Namaste, dear friends. In this situation of pandemic, there are so many things which are happening very first time in our life which are never experienced, and there are few emotions which are becoming so traumatical that we are not able to face or cope up with the situation. We are losing so many of our near and dear ones, and also the loss, a kind of a fear, insecurity with respect to the financial conditions, and also with respect to whether, okay, today I'm alive, will I be alive tomorrow or even by today evening. So it is a kind of an uncertainty which is actually ruling, and it is very bad during this particular moment, which is very critical in everybody's life. And most of us are facing the challenge of these emotions like the fear and anxiety. So here I'm just sharing with you few techniques, few processes which you can apply in your life, not only for fear or any kind of an anxiety, it can be applied for any kind of a negative emotions. So as we all know that mind is energy, thoughts are energy, and also emotions are energy. So what happens when the particular kind of a fear gets instilled within us? It will start reaching to every cell of us, and our body starts expressing that outside. So this we call it as psychosomatic. So initially it begins with the emotion, and repeatedly when we keep on thinking, or when we see that, or when we start living in that situation, we start getting a kind of a panic state. So how to overcome this particular challenges which we are facing right now? So there is one very simple process. As you know that our emotions and our breath, both of them are connected. When you feel lot of anger, frustration, resentment, or a kind of an intolerance, then you can see that your breath pattern, also your breathing pattern is going to change. And when you are very sad, very lonely, very depressed, which is happening nowadays during this pandemic, now also you can see that the emotions are completely, as the emotions are there, your breath pattern also is going to become that. It has become very low. So how to bring it to an optimal state wherein, yes, you are there in the situation which is not so good, but still how to make that situation not hostile, to make in such a way that, yes, I'm accepting this challenge and let me live in this state with lot of liveliness, and also fill inside me the courage, the self-confidence and the willpower. So how to build this? A very simple technique. Since emotions and breathing pattern is connected, that is why now a lot of awareness is been given for pranayamas, that how to increase your actually the breathing capacity and also the oxygen capacity, the flow and then the intake. So there is a simple thing. You have to just breathe in deeply from your navel portion and exhale out from your mouth. I'll just do it now. Do it with the closed eyes. You're breathing, you're inhaling deeply. So you're exhaling out completely through your mouth. It's diaphragmatic breathing. So while doing this, what is happening now? You're pushing away all that stress, all that strain, all the fear, all that botherings are just coming out through your breath. Because as your breath is coming out, it is all quantum physics and quantum mechanics, wherein the emotions which are unwanted are just moving out through these atomic forms. Okay. So like this, the emotions which are unwanted are coming out, and your stress and everything is going to get released out of your mind and body. So this is one simple method. And there is Brahmari, or like a honeybee. You're humming like a honeybee, like So how to do that? You have to take a deep breath. So once you do these processes, don't open your eyes immediately. Just keep your eyes closed for some at least 10 to 20 seconds or at least 30 seconds. So this will help you to actually imbibe those beautiful energies. So what will Brahmari do? It will help you to retain your oxygen level, and also it will help you to focus in this present. The fear and anxiety is happening because your mind is wavering, okay, from the past then to future. So it is like the clock, okay. It is just moving like left and right. So now if you have to bring it in the present moment. So breath is the only process through which when you observe, when you do certain pranayamas, you will be able to come to the present moment. So these are very simple methodologies which you can start practicing. So that is why in this land, in this country, we are blessed to be born, because all the sadhu sant or the monks, okay, who have taken birth, they have always made us to realize about this breath. And in that, Bhagavan Buddha stands in the forefront. Why? He spent almost 6 years in sitting in silence and observing what is the main factor, how to overcome the sadness or any kind of a negativity which is thriving surrounding to us. See, what he found was only through breath. So when you start observing your breath, when you're there in the present moment, then you will not experience any kind of a unwanted, hostile challenges or any kind of a unfavorable situations. You'll be able to cope up with the present challenges if at all you're able to focus on your breath and you have the control on your breath. And by doing these few techniques, yes, it will help you. And also by observing silence after doing this pranayamas, it will help you to actually rejuvenate yourself with these new energies. And since we know that everything is energy, energy can only be transferred, okay, from one form to another form. So it can neither be created nor be destroyed. So how we can apply this technique now? There is one very simple process how to overcome these present challenges, which are the negativity which has hit us very badly. So any kind of negative emotions which are coming, anything it can be, and especially nowadays it is more of fear and anxiety. It can be depression, loneliness also. So what you can do is a very beautiful process, and globally it is being practiced. So you just write down that particular emotion, the negative emotion which is bothering you. So after writing, like morning till evening, you might have many other emotions which come, which are not so good. So what you can do, you can write it on a piece of paper or on one paper. At the end of the day, you can tear it, okay? You can tear it and then you should burn it. So what happens now with this process? As I explained you previously, everything is energy, okay? Emotions are energy, thoughts are energy. So now what happened? Whatever thoughts were there in your mind or whatever emotions were stuck in your mind and body. So what happened now through this process? It came onto a paper or through the pen from your mind, it came onto the paper, and then from there you're tearing it off. So what it means? Yes, this is going out, going away from you, and then later on you're tearing it and then you're burning. So now what happened? It is the energy which was actually damaging you, it is moved out and then it has been burnt. So this is a very wonderful process which is globally done and accepted, and you can start working on this for any of your challenges in your life. Do it for 21 days. Even on the day 1 also you will see some changes. And 21st day it becomes a habit. A new pattern develops in your brain cells, because it begins with the mind and then it enters into the brain as a frequency, from the thoughts to your frequency or vibrations. So this is how you can start doing, that is one practice on a daily basis. There's one more simple practice with the balloon. You can just have a balloon with you. It will help you in 2 ways. See, one is you're going to blow the balloon, and as you're blowing all that which is negative. You should think in your mind that you're blowing away the fear, anxiety, loneliness, anger, frustration, whatever is bothering you right now. Okay. So just blow, 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 blow and allow it to burst on its own if possible, or you take a pin and then prick it off. So at that burst, you can feel the release of all those botherings which were there in your head and body. It came out. So how it came out? It's all a process of energy. So through your air, it's all quantum physics, quantum mechanics, what we tell. It came out and all those emotions are blown out. Okay, this is a very, very simple tool. Along with that, what happened? Every day, if you blow a balloon, your lung space, okay, the oxygen capacity is going to increase. Okay, so this is one more very simple method. If you are able to blow the balloon, initially it might be difficult because we are not used to that nowadays. And since we tell, oh, it's only for children, okay, it's only for kids. So let us become a kid. And then just do this practice, blow every day one balloon, and while blowing there are two processes happening. You are also getting that kind of an expansion of your lung space or respiratory tract, okay, it's becoming more and more healthy by blowing this. And after that, once it is completely blown up, you can just burst it and you can see the beauty. All that which is bothering is going to come out of your mind and body from every cell of yours. Along with that, start giving auto suggestions or some words, okay, which will empower you. So now you're feeling fear. So what is that? Confident and bold, lot of courage. So you can just convert the words. Fear, 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 anxiety. Instead of that, convert it into positive words and also start behaving in that manner. Okay. The other one, how to do, you can just frame certain auto suggestions. I will give you some 3 to 4 of them, and every day you can start practicing. It is applicable for this present situation and also in future if you want to remain more healthy. So what we can frame to become more, it's like a prevention. Okay. So how to frame these affirmations? It is like as though it has happened to you. Already you are healthy, already you are happy, and yes, you are bold and confident. So how to do this? I'm bold, I'm confident. Okay. So like this you can tell to yourself, and then I'm free from bacterial, fungal, viral infections. I'm free from cough, cold, fever and congestion. Okay. My oxygen level is optimal. So in this way, what happens when you start telling these positive statements to your own self, you're building a new energy which is going to kick away all that old energies which were not good to us. So while doing this process, all the endocrine system hormones are going to get activated, and in that way your endorphins, your dopamines, your oxytocin and then serotonins, the happy chemicals are going to get released. Okay. So this is the funda behind this particular practice. So when you do that, automatically, even though if there is any kind of a negativity, is going to just vanish from you. Just do this and then see it. I'm very bold, I'm very confident, I'm happy, I'm energetic, okay? I'm free from cough, cold, fever and congestion. I'm free from bacterial, fungal, viral infections. My oxygen level is optimal. So if you start doing these practices, the very moment you do with this particular zeal and spirit, even though there is some problem, but you can feel that you're free from that, and just do this practice 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, 21st day, you will see a total transformation. But even the day 1, you will start feeling and sensing the difference. But the only thing is you have to do it. So just apply these processes. One is you're going to do the breath work, the pranayamas. I just told 2, the simple pranayamas or simple breath work to be done. The second one is you're going to convert the words of fear or whatever is coming into a positive word. And then you can also write the emotions, whatever are not so good, unwanted, and then you can burn it. The other one is you can use a balloon to blow away all the botherings, and also it will help you to expand from within your lung space and also your oxygen capacity. The other one is auto suggestions. Tell to yourself, and you'll feel a whole new different world is going to embrace you. So thank you very much and wish you all a very happy, healthy and a blessed life, and just practice it and you will see the benefits. Namaste. Thank you very much. Dhanyavad.